these are just additions.
I would just like to make these I'm calling them a technical oversight, because technically this language
So
is
it's
in
an
there.
addition to the,
It's just changing the language in the handbook just that little bit to be more inclusive.
so the, what do you want, what's the term, amended or
Technical
Refined,
corrections.
adopt?
Motion to accept the technical corrections.
Yep, that's good.
Motion to
I think
accept
I think that's good, yeah.
technical corrections.
Just-
I'll second the motion to accept the technical corrections.
Okay, any discussion?
None.
Okay, all in favor, aye?
Aye.
Okay, cool, that's good.
And then so what I'll do is I'll just update that in our handbook that's been published, and then it's out on our internal internet for staff portal to see, so I can make sure it's updated as well.
Okay, the next issue is the additional staff. To accommodate the needs of transfer students and special ed. I think you kind of gave us the story. You told me about it, and it was kind of an overwhelming sort of like, wow, you know, is one addition gonna be enough?
Yeah, and I in the memo, I just tried, I don't wanna do any identifiable information, just to respect, privacy and confidentiality, so I tried to keep it as general as needed. But definitely to students that moved in, like Katie had shared, we had a whole bunch of students with IEPs moved in, but these two students have, like I noted, bathrooming needs, eating supervision, and their self-interest. So they require one-on-one support. So the request would be for 2 additional special ed paraprofessionals to support these 2 different students at 2 different buildings.
I make a motion to approve the addition of 2 paraprofessionals for special ed.
Second.
Okay, discussion? Is the, it's 93,000 for each?
Total.
Total,
So,
okay, total.
Benefits could
For
be
two-
from single
two-
to family, depends. So I just
two
went high,
FTEs,
I went to the high end.
Okay, okay.
And it comes in lower.
All those in favor of the motion?
Aye.
That's cool. Oh, wow. All right, that's all the.
That's all for me.
Yeah, so all the rest is policy stuff. Let's have a look at the revised bylaw and definitions. I mean, it just seems like what could be needed to refine that. I mean, it's a little like reading the dictionary, but, nevertheless, it's necessary.
I appreciated the personal communication devices now including
Yeah.
smartwatches and wearable technology, especially in light of
Exactly.
what we're doing with our students. And then the clarification on the common versus the unified school district. So this policy seems to make sense to me.
Okay. Let's just go through them all and then vote on the pack. Okay? The next one is board member behavior. I don't know, at one point I would have been touchy about some of this stuff. I mean, but it seems to me like it depends on who you're getting aboard, if you're gonna be touchy. But I thought that the conduct by board members, this is the second paragraph, conduct by board members that compromise the reputation or legal positions of the district. I thought certainly compromise legal positions. Reputation, that's a pretty subjective. It's a pretty subjective call, I think, but.
I would disagree
You would disagree? Okay,
respectfully. I think
that's okay.
we had some recent examples of that where some of our teachers left the district because of concerns about the reputation that was created with board actions and comments. And so I think this is appropriate. I think it also speaks to what Lee's working on with a culture of excellence
Yeah,
and expecting that same high level of professional behavior from the board as we do with staff, I think is pretty important.
yeah, I said to kind of as a part of that, one time, I would have been sensitive about this more than I am now. I mean, it seems to me that we're all behaving as professionals and civil, you know, citizens and stuff like that. I know, but elections are, you know, elections are potluck in some ways too. So I guess, I am fully in favor of the, okay? I don't think I had any. Refrain from engaging in communication on behalf of. Okay, that's a good. All right, request leaves of absence. I had nothing with that one. I mean, there was one, you know, some modest refinement there, but.
I think it helps to mirror that 1260 that we recently passed regarding the capacity of the district administrator. So I see why this one probably came to light.
Yeah.
It's logical.
Anything else? Okay. Summer or interim school attendance? Nothing there, I don't think. Library and Media Center. This is the one with. Oh no, I think this one's okay.
See anything?
Oh, you know, there's one little thing here, and parents of students under age 16 have the right to review, on request, library media center. Request library media center. Records, I guess kids under 16, I mean, in a public library, you can't ask to see the records, but I guess if the kids are under 16, you can, right? If you're a parent.
Yes.
Yeah, or the other thing was yeah, and then there's one here that, I remember when I was on the library board, if the police wanted information on who checked out what book, they had to have a warrant. Is, you know, upon request from law enforcement officers investigating criminal conduct alleged to have occurred at the school library, the library, media center, instructional material center, the library shall disclose to the officer records produced by a surveillance device under the control of, et cetera, et cetera. That are pertinent to the alleged criminal conduct. Is that okay? I mean, you know, you want to have due process that it's not compromised.
So it's lawful.
It
Because,
is lawful.
yes, yep, and so Neola is really comprised of quite a few attorneys
Yeah.
also that work to essentially a lot of these policies, because now we're up to date with ours, which is, again, I can't say enough, the work that Ruby did to get us in a place where we are today. But these policies, when they redo them like this, are really just getting aligned to current statutes and
Okay, yeah,
laws.
I
So-
understand that,
So the fact that that is in there means it's allowable
okay.
by law.
Okay,
I think an important part of that paragraph, Carrie, is that the criminal conduct is alleged to have occurred at the school library. So we're not giving out library records for something that happened in the community.
Right.
This is some incident took place at the library.
and we're
That's why
only
it says
doing-
surveillance.
We're only doing
I think it's-
surveillance.
It's for cameras.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
I would assume like,
We're not giving out the record of what the kid's reading.
I
Yeah.
would interpret that they could ask for that.
Would you?
Yeah.
I do.
It's not a surveillance. I'm not a lawyer either, but it's not a surveillance.
Records.
I mean, I thought that's confidential, without a warrant. But anyway, okay. You think that's okay? You were on the you're the library board guy.
Yeah, Do you want me to jump in here?
Yeah, I'd like.
Okay.
Things we're eliminating.
We do sometimes have this issue at the library.
Yeah.
But if we are calling the police because we are concerned with an unlawful act,
Right.
first thing we do is turn over to them the running videos we have of what happened, because we are the ones reporting what we are concerned is an unlawful act.
Okay.
So this is normally happening under those circumstances. It's rare that the police would show up and say, we heard that a kid broke such and such in your library, because they would have heard it from the school.
So the next paragraph clarifies what we're talking about,
Okay.
that the records may not be disclosed unless.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
truth, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I have one other question that's probably, first paragraph, as a matter of fact, the board shall provide, maybe is the second paragraph. The board shall make sure that we are employed library media program and specialists. All of our libraries are not staffed by library media professionals, correct?
That is correct, but we're okay to do that because we do have, the rule real specifically is that you must have them in your district, and they are working in conjunction with. So what we do is, our folks who are certified library folks are the ones at our secondary schools. And then they help and they work in concert with our elementary folks to, for example, follow our library plan and work on the same goals and make sure that our system is running efficiently and effectively. So we do have those, just not at every building, and it's not required to be every building.
Okay,
It's
so
just
we're
in your
not in
system.
breach of that language
No.
then, okay.
No, we're okay. A lot of districts do it, especially your smaller ones too.
Okay.
Okay. Notice of reasonable assurance of employment. Seems pretty boilerplate to me.
Yeah, and then just so you know for future with these update ones, because you'll get another packet of updates, just a couple general things. And this is a good example with this reasonable assurance because it's short. But what you see here is, in the previous one, you had lots of little parentheses with the opportunity to exit. What you're seeing here is green means new language,
Yeah,
red means old, and then the strike throughs. So that's why sometimes with the updated ones, it's a little different than looking at, for example, the ones that we were just getting based on just adopting from scratch. So this is a good example. In fact, no choices to select, just language change. That
Yeah,
we don't,
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
you're welcome to change the language, but they don't have that specific choices in this policy.
okay.
Yep.
Okay. Termination and resignation. That again is sort of like short, sweet, and very clear.
I think what this, because it's a 4,000 series, it's covering our support staff. And therefore wouldn't have to come to the board on Stacy's board report for approval. Are you seeing that fine
Yes.
I do see that.
detail?
Mhm.
Because they're not contracted, the board really doesn't have to weigh in on a resignation or termination
Right.
of a support staff member.
Yeah.
As we do with a contracted employee.
Professional. Good distinction.
Okay,
I'm kind of surprised this wasn't in place.
I know.
it wasn't,
It wasn't in place already.
oh,
Maybe the board at the time
Last
felt
month.
strongly about it, I'm not sure. Whenever, 2012, I think that was.
September 23rd, yeah.
That's what was a lot of these.
It's old.
Really? Huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Student supervision and welfare.
I think that highlighted green sentence is pretty important.
I would agree, was just thinking the same
Yeah.
thing.
exactly.
Protecting our support staff and making it clear what their responsibilities are, and if they choose to volunteer to take on some of those duties, that that same level of accountability then applies to them.
Correct.
Yeah, no, that's
Strong,
good.
it's a strong sentence, but I think it's important.
Yeah,
I would support it.
okay. Keith, you okay?
I am very good, yep, excellent.
And finally, use of cameras and other recording devices in locker rooms. Wow.
That's pretty much a no-brainer.
Yeah, no kidding. This is one that Tony would want really reinforce with me.
I think what's important is this one calls out the media as well, not being in. the
Yeah,
locker room.
exactly, yeah.
And I think parents would appreciate
Yes.
that protection of our students and their
I
children.
think
So
so.
I would support this one as well.
Keith?
Totally.
Okay, is there a motion to accept the
Want to take it as a
October
packet?
policies for introduction?
I make a motion to adopt, policies.
To recommend to the
1 through
board.
9, the recommendations,
Yeah.
policies 1 through 9, presented for the October policies.
Second,
To the board, okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Is there a motion to adjourn? Is there anything else good for the order here?
So moved.
All right. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, thank you. That was good.
Oh, thank you.
We get, you know,
I think that's
we're fairly,
happy.
fairly efficient because we don't
Fun.
load it up. And,
Well, it's the business that's required of the group, and
and you
you
come
get it
prepared,
ahead of time, and
Yeah.
people are
Yeah.
prepared, and, yeah,
that's important.
that's all it should go.
You're right.